Shrimps dodo is one of my recent favorite dish, especially for dinner. Okay, and it's always a balm whenever I finish making it. My family loves it a lot. Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel. In today's recipe, I'm going to be sharing with you this shrimps dodo. I assure you that this dish tastes so good. This recipe is a recipe you will want to give a try. Okay, so let's quickly go into the introduction of the ingredients. I'm going to be sharing all the ingredients I use to prepare this delicious shrimps dodo. Okay, so let's go on right away. So here are the ingredients I will be using. This is plantain. I'll be using plantain, three plantain, some shrimps, then the spices, chili flakes, thyme, adobo seasoning, kumi seed, and chicken seasoning and salt. Then some vegetable oil, soy sauce, and all the three varieties of red bell peppers and garlic, ginger, and onions. So all that is washed already. So I will go ahead to spice up the shrimps with some five Chinese spices, just about a teaspoon of that. Then white pepper. This is optional. If you like, you can as well use black pepper. Then I'm going to be adding some of the sesame oil and also soy sauce. That is dark soy sauce. You can use the light one as well. It all works the same. So as you can see, I did not add salt into it because already the soy sauce is enough for it. So I'm going to stir it, give it a good mix, and I will keep it aside to marinate. So this will help the ingredients to penetrate well. So right away, I'm going to be cutting the plantain. So if you have enough plantain more than what I'm using, you can equally add that to it. So I'm going to be cutting this plantain into little tiny sizes. So peel off the skin of the plantain and then you cut into the sizes you prefer. You can even do the round circle instead of this small size, but this one I'm doing is well presentable. So after cutting the plantain into this little size, I'm going to set it aside. So now that I've finished cutting the plantain, I will set it aside and then I will go ahead and cut all the bell peppers. So remember the bell peppers are washed already, and I'm going to cut it So I will quickly cut the bell peppers. After cutting it into the sizes, okay, into this little sizes, I'm also going to set that aside as well. At this point, friends, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe, like, and share the videos, okay? If you know what I'm sharing with you guys is of a value to you. So now the bell peppers is ready, already cut, and also the onions. You can use the white onions instead of this one I used. So now let's go ahead to prepare the sauce and also the plantain. So I'm going to be frying it while preparing the sauce as well. So the plantain, I've already heat up the oil and added some salt. So now the oil is heated. So I'm going to be frying the plantain right away. So after adding the plantain in the heated oil, I will go ahead with the sauce. So I just added some vegetable oil. So I will allow it to heat up a little bit. Then I will go ahead and fry the shrimps. So we don't have to cook this for a very long time. I mean the shrimps, okay, so that it won't go into the process of being so hard or chewy, okay. Yeah, so I just added it into the heated oil, so I'm going to flip it all. Even if all is not being flipped, is okay. It will quick cook through during the time you will add it into the sauce. So yeah, so I'm flipping it just to make sure it's fry on both sides. So now it is ready. I'm going to take it out of the pan just to make sure that everything is out of that pan. So it is ready. I'm going to take it out of the pan, and in the same pan I'm going to use it to prepare the sauce. So I'll be using the same oil I used to fry the shrimps. So I'll go ahead to the plantain to make sure I flip it, okay, turn it so that it will be able to fry on both sides. So normally we enjoy a bit burnt plantain here. So yeah, I'm not going to go further to make it so burnt, but just because of the video I'm trying to control the plantain. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to be adding the chopped garlic and onions, sorry, and ginger into the heated oil. Then I will go ahead and stir it in properly. So I'll still add a bit of oil just to make sure it's just about 3 tablespoons or 4 tablespoons of oil. So just keep stirring just to make sure the garlic and ginger doesn't get burnt, but make sure you reduce the heat. So I just added the onions. So give it a good stir. So stir it in properly. While frying the onions, I'm also checking on the plantain as well. So the plantain is ready. So I'm taking it out of the oil. So after that, I'm going to set it aside and then continue with the preparing of the sauce. So I'll add the rest of the plantain and I'll leave it to continue frying while I go back to the onions. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead to add the tomato paste and then mix it together. So like I said earlier, make sure to reduce the heat to avoid it getting burnt. So the plantain is ready. I've set that aside. So like I said, I will continue preparing the sauce. So I just added the bell peppers, the red, yellow and green bell peppers. Okay, so I will give it a quick stir. Then after stirring it, I will allow it to cook for just a couple of minutes before adding in the shrimps. So as it is frying, okay, I'm going to plead with you guys, kindly subscribe, like and share my video. So I just added all the spices and also the chicken seasoning. And please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and switch on the notification button so that you will always be the number one to get my video whenever I post. Okay, so I'm stirring it in to make sure all the ingredients is well incorporated, and I will leave it to cook for a couple of minutes, and then it is time for me to add in the shrimps. Then stir, stir, stir. And also I will be adding in the plantain. So you can make your own plantain not to look this way or gets it burnt like this, but this is how I want it anyway. So I will go ahead and mix it very well. So everything is ready. The recipe, our plantain dodo is ready. Okay, plantain dodo is ready. Our plantain dodo. So it's called dodo, and in English it's called plantain. So now our shrimps plantain is ready, or our shrimps dodo is ready. So now I served it with rice. You can serve it with jollof rice, you can serve it with, or you can even eat it this way, or with pasta. That is cool. All right. Thank you so much, my friends, for watching the video, and thank you for subscribing, sharing. Thank you for all your support. I am grateful. God bless you all, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.